I'm looking at Dre like, dude, I see you on TV all the time. You're one of my biggest influences ever in life.
I'm like, man, listen, I think this shit is f***ing incredible and I would love to work with you. And I had a studio in my house at the time, and I went and put some samples together, did a couple of things in the drum machine, and I invited him over.
Dre, you do a lot of recording here?
Yeah, most of the recording is done here. Nothing more comfortable than home. I was like, man, listen, I put this sample together. Tell me if you like it. You wanna hear one of my joints, man? Yeah. And I hit the drum machine, and maybe 2 or 3 seconds went by, and he just went, hi, my name is, like, yo, stop. Shit's hot. That's what happened our first day in the first few minutes of us being in the studio.
Now, while this is an incredible story about two of the most influential and straight up the best-selling creative duo in hip-hop history, what you probably don't know is Eminem and Dr. Dre wrote 4 songs in the studio that day. That's right, in the space of just 6 quick hours, not only would Eminem's iconic My Name Is single be written, but 3 other tracks that day would start this legendary connection, including one that I know you've heard as well. Let's run back the timeline and see exactly how hip-hop history unfolded on that day. The music journalist Anthony Boza mentions 3 other versions of the story in his book, Eminem, Whatever You Say I Am, The Life and Times of Eminem. In one, Dre heard him rap on the nationally syndicated Friday night hip-hop showcase, The Wake Up Show. Other variations of the story of Eminem's discovery state that either Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovine, or both approached the rapper at the end of the '97 Rap Olympics. A third says that Dr. Dre happened upon a tape of Eminem's Slim Shady EP on the floor in Iovine's gym. The truth is, after Eminem took 2nd place in the Rap Olympics, he freestyled on The Wake Up Show with some other major artists. So by the time Eminem's demo showed up at Dr. Dre's house from Jimmy Iovine, Dr. Dre already recognized Eminem's voice.
I'm doing drive-bys and tinted Corvettes on Vietnam war vets. I'm more or less sick in the head, maybe more cause I smoke crack today, yesterday, and the day before. Saboteur, walk the block with a Labrador. Strapping more corral for war than El Salvador. Foul style galore, verbal cow manure. Coming together like an eyebrow, and I'll be sure.
Needless to say, the kid had talent, but what I really think artists and creatives need to get out of this story is you need to be seen many times to get on people's radar. Indeed, studies have said that it can take as many as 10 times for someone to view your content for it to be memorable, and as much as 20 times before the person actually wants to buy what you're selling. You better believe that Dr. Dre was 10 times more likely to take Eminem seriously and consider working with him after having watched him destroy The Wake Up Show just a little bit earlier. So artists, take notes. You need to be in front of people's faces consistently and probably more often than you think in order to get attention, but don't think that means you're supposed to spam them. That does not mean spam. I can already see people who are watching this just as fans of the culture with that fan cringe moment where a rapper gets told, yeah, you gotta be in front of people's faces, and they take that as a license to start spamming like crazy. This is not a spam moment. The most cringe thing in the world, I'm just telling you from a fan's perspective, the most cringe thing in the world is a thirsty rapper. A much better option that I found as somebody who's been paid 6 figures and above consistently from rap is go B2B instead of going B2C. What that means is, why aren't you trying to get your music purchased by businesses with disposable income to promote your stuff rather than fans on Spotify who probably already have their favorite artists? I mean, in my case, I was literally paid a full-time income from businesses in different niches, cryptocurrency, dating companies, etc., just to rap, because truth of the matter is rap equals access to cool. Companies will literally dump tons of cash out of their pockets just for the opportunity to get the access to cool that hip hop and its fans bring, and from that you can cash in. Once you have a little dough coming in from your B2B instead of B2C, direct to consumer business, once you have a little dough cashing in, then you can put that into more promotion and getting on Wake Up Show style stuff, or in this case more recently Sway's new show, The 5 Fingers of Death. LA Leakers, I'm sure y'all heard about it. Now, if Eminem is one of your favorite artists and you want to learn how to rap at the level of him and perform very similarly to him, click the first link in the video description to check our Master the Art of Freestyle Rap in 2 weeks or less best-selling course. course, where we'll give you drills, access to beats, and much more if you're trying to be an artist yourself. But with that being said, it's the big homie Drew. I appreciate you watching for How to Rap, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.